Hello guys, it's Recommend. Shout out to everybody out there. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like, leave a comment, and let's get into this, man. So today we're going to check out an Elden Ring story, The Warrior Within, man. So subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like, leave a comment. Shout out to the person that asked me to react to this. I do have a playlist for Elden Ring, man. Game of the year, man. One of the best game of last year, man. So definitely check out all the content I made for Elden Ring. Definitely check out the playlist. Check out the playlist for From Software playlist. So all the From Software games I've react to. Definitely check that out. And yeah, man, let me know anything about this. Subscribe. Big shout out to Vatividya. Yeah, Vatividya for this video, man. For all the Souls game Elden Ring content. Definitely check out that channel, man. One of the best channels on YouTube for that stuff. So, and Elden Ring story, The Warrior Within, man. This should be a very interesting video. Subscribe, man. Leave a like, leave a comment, share the video. And with that, here we go.
The Jars are kindly folk.
This game is wonderful.
Brought to life by human flesh and blood, which can be stored safely within. We can't be sure why they were created. However, the Erd tree is imprinted upon their wax seals.
God, this is some movie stuff,
there are
man.
empty jars at the bases of many minor Erd trees. Perhaps they once transported bodies here for burial? At any rate, their purpose has long been lost since the Shattering.
Wow. He says since the Shattering.
And now they live in fear. For there are those who would pay a high price for the shard of a living jar.
Damn! Prepare to cry, The Warrior Within.
One's choice of armor says a lot about them. Maybe it's the armor of a nameless vagabond, or the armor of one to whom family is everything. For Dialos, this armor was passed down to him, and many expectations came with it.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
What?
Lanya. It's me, Dialos. Answer me, would you?
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
Lanya was a tarnished servant of House Hoslo, and a companion of Dialos since childhood. So, she might have known better than anyone that Dialos was all talk and no action.
That's crazy. Can't back it up, mate.
The recusants are tarnished who have turned their backs on grace and the Erd tree. Such blasphemy leads them to hunt fellow tarnished, to foil the efforts
all that for
by
nothing.
grace. This recusant's name is Henricus, a night killer who would have crushed Dialos, but he makes the mistake of invading you.
Damn, you just walked away like a boss, man. Cool guy, don't look at explosion, man. Bald eagle.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello?
Life alert.
Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big.
Yo, pause!
Pop clean out, I'm sure.
Pause!
Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Pause on that, man.
A little more gently. Well played, good sir. Well played. I thank you. Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war.
Education.
Beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Kaled wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast abutter?
That armor looks dope.
Ah, you came. How delightful.
Yo, this definitely has to be on
Indeed,
PC,
I
man,
thought
because
I
this
might
game
find you
gorgeous.
By the by, do you know for whom this festival is being held? Well, it is none other
than General
Radahn himself.
Yeah, Radahn.
To think, I could face a great champion of the Shattering.
General Radahn.
A demigod in the flesh. Oh, gosh. In truth, I quiver at the thought. Such is his frightful repute. But the fear simply assures me the ordeal is worth undertaking. Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend. I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal.
Oh, man. Yeah, look at that slow motion, man.
General Radahn was cursed ever to wander,
Look at the poor
eaten
horse.
from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot.
Oh, that's epic!
But his great rune burns to resist the encroachment of the rot. And while he is long since mad, he was once the strongest of the demigods, and perhaps the greatest warrior of all.
Wow. And he can't do that. That's nothing. Hey, yo, General Radahn is a monster, man. Oh, man. Damn, came in like a shooting star. Or a rocket or a nuke.
But in the end, you are the host to this warrior's death. And those beside you are simply summoned to share in your glory.
Yeah, pretty much. Take him down, man. Take him down.
Ah, hello there. It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand, am nothing but a crock. One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward. And as such,
Baby.
I can hardly stand to face one such as you.
Baby.
The bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering? The greatest of all wars.
Yo.
All right, lads. I'm going to take you on a little journey. You'll all be inside me. From now on,
That's wild.
we're all in it together.
Thus, our warriors passed from jar to jar,
Wow.
carrying dreams of greatness.
Wow.
Ah, you again, is it?
Yo, this story's so
The
deep.
recusants sent a lackey. Can you believe they invited me to join them? Now, after what they did? I can scarcely believe it myself. Did they think me a fool? You might be surprised to learn I took them up on the offer. Then I only had to ask. The location of the recusant hideout. It's on Mount Gelmir, found off the old road that leads west from the town of Windmills. That's where they hide. The manor on the peak. Just you wait, wretched recusants. You'll rue the day you insulted my name by laying hands on Lanya. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood, after all.
He's so determined.
Dialos had an older brother, a stern, self-possessed man named Juno, who inherited the Hoslo legacy instead of Dialos. True to the words of his house, Juno Hoslow walked many roads.
Yo, these slow
drenched
motion
in
pics
blood,
is just epic,
yet
man.
never
Ain't gonna lie.
had the ego to consider himself a champion. But the casual manner of his achievements made him seem out of reach, and so the younger aspired to be like the older, yearning for the day that he would tell the tale of House Hoslow in blood, knowing full well that it would break his brother's heart.
Help me! I'm stuck! Hello!
Again?
My thanks in advance. I know you're the man for the job. You know what to do, hmm? Ah! Ouch! Now, what if I could somehow be made slippery or some such? Ah! Dearie me. I'm oilier than a toad. My thanks. Yes, indeed. I too
Really
have a
than a
home,
two.
though it is one to which I have vowed not to return. So, I thought I might look out from atop the cliff. But as I drew closer and closer, pow, wouldn't you know it, I was perfectly stuck in that blasted hole. I can feel the warriors inside admonishing me for my mawkishness.
And so we learn that just over the cliff is Jarburg, a hidden little village where the Jars can live in peace.
Hello, Cuz. What are you doing here? I didn't think anyone knew about this place. Except us Jars. Ah. Are you going to be the new potentate?
That's crazy.
Show me your hands.
Jars has their own
Just
town,
need
like
to
a
test
secret
us.
town, bro. Cause like people hunt them
See
and
if you've
stuff like
got
that.
the
That's
right
pretty cool.
stuff. Your skin isn't so smooth, is it? You need slick, slidey hands to be potentate, you know? I'm sorry, Cuz. But I don't think you've got what it takes. What a shame.
What's this shit?
A potentate is a leader of the Jars, who, in this case it seems, is judged worthy by the quality of their hands. Hands grow rough and calloused by war, but most living Jars are kindly, and would not value such a ruler. Better, instead, to have a potentate who can take care of them, though this Jar Ban secretly has the insides of a warrior, so he desires a protector to look up to.
Do you know what a poacher is, Cuz? They hunt us. Smash us. And then take us away.
That's messed up, man.
This village is kept secret,
Jar's life matter, bro.
so
That's wild.
I think we're safe here. But you should be careful if you ever meet one of them, Cuz. I hope Uncle Alexander beats them all up first.
Living Jar shards are in high demand. In fact, their shards are a crafting material used by the most depraved perfumers who grow desperate to craft their potions and explosives. As such, the perfumers must never be allowed to find their way to Jarburg.
Have you met Uncle Alexander? He used to live here with us, but then he left to be a champion. One day, I'll be just like Uncle Alexander. I miss him, though. I asked to go with him, but he said,
Oh, mountain of fire! Bake me in your flames! Ah, good sir. What business might you have in such a place as this? It's hardly more than lukewarm here. I won't be able to temper my body such that it'll never crack again. Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old saying I've caught wind of.
Oh, the fire dragon.
Above the lofty clouds,
giant.
the icy giant's peak doth soar. Here lieth the flame of ruin, which ever burning roars. Your timing, though, is impeccable as ever. I've been
So,
making just the
I am
thing
thinking this
on
about
my
the
journey
jar, bro.
here.
This whole story's
Take
about
it.
the jar. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm sure
It
it'll
said
suit
a
you
warrior
to a
within.
T.
And pretty much there's a bunch of warriors within the jar. So I think this whole
Eventually,
video is about
you
the
find your way to the
jar.
Volcano Manor, home of the Recusants.
I am Tanith,
I need that painting right
the
there.
proprietress of this house. An honor to have you. So, tarnished. Have you ever harbored doubts about the burden of grace and the dogmatic ramblings of the Fingers? If you have, why not join the Volcano Manor and fight with us, rise with us, against the Erd Tree?
Tanith calls for champions to join her cause, and she speaks well to the ambitions of the Tarnished. Such validation was impossible for Dialos to resist.
Well, nice to see you again.
Oh boy.
So you've been invited as well, I see. Then we're comrades in arms henceforth. You watch my back, and I'll watch yours.
I don't know about that, but...
Yes. I can tell. You're wondering about Lanya. Well, you see, after much internal debate, I've come to realize revenge is not the answer. According to Lady Tanith, I've got the stuff of champions. And champions, ironic as it is, are oft forced to walk a tainted path. It hit me like a bolt from the blue that my former thoughts were simple naivety. Of course, my heart weeps for Lanya. That unfortunate incident was a cruel twist of fate indeed. But succumbing to the pain and sadness caused won't make me a champion, will it? Lanya knows this, I'm certain. Fate has laid hard roads for us both, but such is true of any road trod by champions. I always resented these hands, their pale complexion, a far cry from any warriors, the shame of House Hoslow, but that won't be the case for long. They'll be darkened by grit once I've set out on the path of champions. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all.
Did you read the letter left for you? That is the task the Volcano Manor desires you enact. You will be compensated once the deed is done. Good luck. If you are loath to hunt your own kin, so be it. But you must leave this house at once. This is a war against the Erd Tree. We have no place for the meek, nor the luxury of keeping clean hands.
And so, we come face to face. Refused. As head of House Hoslow, his hands had been bloodied enough already.
What's the matter? Having trouble nabbing your prey? Do you remember your vow to Tanith? To rise against the Erd Tree? Dare I say your heart was never in it to begin with? You and Dialos both.
Well, aren't you full of beans? No wonder you're covered in muck. Oh, my friend, it's been far too long. I have to say you caught me at a rather low point. But as you see, I've put all that behind me. Left the Volcano Manor, forging my own path now, making my own choices. Even a fool like me can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me? Well, don't. I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm on the straight and narrow.
He changed his life, man.
Finally set aside the expectations of others. He started to listen to himself.
Oh, hello again, cuz. Have you heard? A new potentate's come to the village. I think he said his name was Dialos. He seems a little down in the dumps, but his hands, as smooth as silk.
Yeah, you never been in a fight before.
I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, actually. Even though good Sir Dialos has a wonderful suit of armor, he says he isn't a warrior. And since he's a coward, he won't be fighting anymore. His smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us. But I wish we had a potentate big and strong like you.
Which brings us to the perfumers, who have had reason to follow you here. The perfumers were once respected healers, who traveled the land in search of flower fields and aromatics so that they might better treat the less fortunate. But after they were drafted onto the battlefields of the Shattering, they were forced to trade their pleasant aromatics for consumable tools of war. So, in Jarbo, they don't see the rare flowers or the peaceful jars. They see a village of crafting materials, ruled by a coward.
Wait, you're a poacher, aren't you? I'll turn my back on duty no more. The tale of House Hoslow is told in
boy, I'm
blood.
about to fight!
In blood!
Oh boy. Yo, yes! Oh yes! Put in work, my boy, put in work. Oh! Bro! Come on, man, you can do it. Yes! 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 Beat him up. Yes! Yes!
For years, Dialos had yearned to tell the tale of House Hoslow in blood.
Yeah.
All it took was something worth fighting for.
Yes, man, that's how it is.
Meanwhile, you and Alexander make your way to the mountaintops of the Giants.
Fight Giants.
Continue.
I did a reaction video for this, man, so definitely check it out, man. Boss battle. Oh boy. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Oh, bro, no! She's gonna do that to your own foot. Holy crap, man! Yo, the Nine Tails. Sorry about that.
Great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
Bro! Oh, man.
Unlike Dialos, Alexander was brave and threw himself into danger at every turn. But in the end, his armor was not enough for the warrior within.
Oh, Cuz, I'm glad you came. But we're fine now. Dialos fought the poacher, though quite a lot of us got broken. I won't cry though.
Oh my god.
I'm a warrior jar. A warrior. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. That's the kind of warrior I want to be one day, cuz
Wow.
even if I'm scared, I'll still fight to protect everyone.
You. Are the jars? Are they all right?
Wow, this is great, man. This
Did I
is
defend them?
amazing.
Then all is well. This fool proved his worth
Yeah, you did.
in the end.
And so it is that the coward is capable of the highest heroism.
Wow. Oh my god.
Cuz
That was good. That was beautiful.
are these
That was beautiful.
insights from Uncle Alexander? Thank you, cuz I'm a warrior jar, so I need to be strong. I can really have them, right? I understand. I'll get strong. Strong enough. I deserve to have Uncle's insights. I don't think I'll see you again. When I set out, warriors are supposed to work alone. Goodbye, cuz. And thanks for everything. I'll never forget you. Cuz.
The jars contain dregs inherited from those who came before. Thus our warriors passed from jar to jar, carrying dreams of greatness.
Greatness. Oh my god. Yo, this is awesome, man. I never knew this was going to turn
This
like
video
this.
wouldn't have been possible without the help of Miss Pap1, a new creator on the scene who has a lot of cinematic talent. Go and check out his channel for more cinematic footage like this. He also plans to make little epilogues for these Prepare to Cry episodes that we do together, which I'm very excited to see. But working together, you know, both of us could create something that was better than either of us working alone. And that's what I've learned from working with other people in the last few years. We are more than the sum of our parts, and I think that's a good metaphor for this video.
This is dope, man.
On that note, I want to start building a bigger team so that I can make better videos.
Yes, this
faster
was
as
awesome.
well. This was something I meant to do before Elden Ring launched, but I just didn't have the time. So if you're deeply knowledgeable about any aspect of From Software's games and you would like to have a paid role like this, then send an email to thenextpotentate@gmail.com. Specifically, I'm looking for writers, mostly, at this stage, so if you have any examples of your written work that you've done in the past, that would really help to put you at the top of the list. But if you have any other skills or knowledge, like in editing, animation, or
right here,
anything
man.
really, then that could be welcome as well. Just a heads up, I might not be able to respond to everyone, but thank you if you do submit something. If I can put out better videos faster and make a real effort
Vati
to still
video,
retain
man.
what makes them unique to
That
me,
was
and also help
awesome.
other people make a living from these games, then I think that would be really cool. I've definitely been feeling the pressure with the release of Elden Ring, to put it mildly, but there's just so much that I want to make for you guys, but I feel like I never have the time. But regardless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, yo, that was freaking amazing. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, this was some great storytelling, great animation. Music was awesome too, man. Oh my, man. Vati Vidya, I'm probably pronouncing the name wrong. I apologize if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. That was some great work. Shout out to Miss Pop1 for I believe he did an animation. I probably gotta check out his channel too. Definitely go subscribe to both of these guys' channel. Vati Vidya, subscribe to his channel. Definitely gotta subscribe to his channel. And Miss Pop1, man, definitely check out his content too. I will, because this is the first time I'm hearing about them. Subscribe. Yo, big shout out to the person that asked me to react to this, man. Like, I will never react. I would have never react to it if somebody didn't reach out, man, and said react to that video. I'm like, yo, you asked for it, I got you, man. So definitely check out my Elden. Yo, this, oh my god, the jars, man. Shout out to the jar, man. Alexander. Shout out to them. Shout out to House of what? Also, I forgot the name of the house, man, but that was pretty awesome. Subscribe, man. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know anything about this video. If you guys want me to do more Elden Ring videos, let me know, man. Subscribe, man. I really appreciate you guys' support and love, man. And definitely check out the playlist for From Software playlist and also the Elden Ring playlist, man. So subscribe again. Peace.